Hi there, my name is Sarah Beatty and I am currently a student at the University of Dayton studying clinical mental health counseling. I've known I wanted to be a counselor for a long time. I can point it back to when I was a sophomore in high school. My youngest brother was admitted to a mental health hospital for a while, and I remember one distinct day my family and I were allowed to go visit him. I remember looking around at all the children and adolescents there, and my heart was just tugged, I felt like. And I remember asking my brother, I said, "Oh, do you know this boy?" that he was waving to. And he said, "Yes, that's my new friend Charlie. He's so nice, and I just don't understand why he's so sad all the time." And I will never forget that comment because it broke my heart, and it reminded me how many people are struggling with their mental health, especially children and teenagers who don't know how to get help and don't know if there is help. And I cannot imagine a more noble profession than going after these people and helping them to better their mental health, emotional health, lifestyle, and just, have an overall better life experience. I graduated with my undergrad, the Bachelor of Arts degree from Taylor University, and that's in Upland, Indiana. I graduated magna cum laude from there, and after graduation, I started to apply to graduate schools, and my favorite was the University of Dayton. And upon first applying, I was crushed when I found out I did not get in to the school, but I pursued some of the faculty and the school in general, and I was allowed to be admitted as a non-degree seeking student. So I started taking some of the clinical mental health counseling courses, and I have loved what I've learned in all my classes. It's making me so excited, and I feel constantly affirmed that this is the career that is right for me. And about a week ago, I got a call that I was finally accepted into the program. So I was thrilled about that, and I am so excited to be a student here. And after I graduate and do my practicum and my internship, I'm not quite sure what type of clinical setting I want to work in. I can definitely see myself working in private practice, and I would love to work with children and adolescents as well. But for now, I'm so excited to be a student, and I'm excited to keep learning. Hi there, my name is Sarah Beatty, and I am currently a friend, a daughter, a student, an athlete, a musician, and I have so many passions in my life. Firstly, I am passionate about what I'm studying. I am passionate about going into a career as a counselor, and I'm excited to do that. I'm also passionate about a lot of other things, my relationship with God being one of those things. That is a very important factor in my life. I am also an athlete. I actually had played soccer ever since I was 4 all the way through college. I played through college, and this is my first year. I feel retired, even though I still play for fun. I also coach soccer. I also coach for children. I coach the ages 6 years old through 14, and that's been such a joy in my life recently. I'm also a musician, and I took piano lessons ever since the time I was 6, all the way through when I graduated high school, and I would perform in lots of contests and competitions. I love music. My parents are both music teachers. I enjoy listening to music, playing music, talking about music, and that is definitely something that I care very much about. I also right now work as a server and bartender. That is my job. I have been in the food industry for years now, and so I feel like I have seen or experienced a lot of work environments. I've had a lot of jobs, but at this particular job, I get to talk to a variety of people, and I get to share my story with them and hear their stories mostly, and I feel like that is such a blessing and something that's been very fun for me. And I think that it's been good to have a job not in the vicinity of what I'm studying for now, because I think that it's great that I'm not getting overwhelmed with all the information, or burnt out, I guess is a better word. And I'm still so excited what I'm learning in my classes. I love to learn. I feel like I have a lot of different types of aspects going on in my life, and that is all something that is exciting to me. My personality is also very bubbly and exciting, and I'm just somebody that loves to have fun. I love people. I'm very extroverted. I care about people very much, and I'm a very positive person. I'm a very encouraging person, and I think that those aspects will also serve me well in my career. So that is me as a person, and I really am looking forward to learning how to blend those with my counseling identity. And I'm super excited to learn more about how to do that. Okay, this is gonna be kind of a unique and maybe a little bit difficult video to make, because this video is a video for myself, from myself, and I think this video is gonna serve more as like a little journal about where I was at and where I'm at now and my hopes for the future. And I hope to power those out in just a minute or two, so I'm gonna get started. I think coming here to go to school was difficult for me, because I picked up my life and moved it so quickly, because I decided I was going to attend the University of Dayton so late, and you know, I moved here quickly for school, and I went to one in-person class, and then the rest has been online. And I totally understand, and it makes sense for what the world is at right now and where we're at in the world, but I think it was just ironic of me to think I'm going to move there to go to school, and instead I'm doing school in my apartment. So I think that was hard. And another aspect that was probably the most difficult thing was, I talked about my other videos, but I did not get into the program here. And I think starting my classes, I experienced a lot of imposter syndrome, and I would look at my peers and just think, wow, like they're so smart, like they got in and I didn't, and they're more qualified and I'm not, and I'm not good enough and I'm faking it. And I think just that was difficult for my confidence, because I didn't know if I was fit to be here like the rest of them. And I think I kind of got over that in the semester and worked hard, and as my grades came back and they were good, I realized that I do have a place, and I'm like really passionate about being a counselor, and I think that overshone my fear. And about a week ago, I did get a call that I got into the program, so I feel like that just like really, that made my heart very happy and solidified it to me that like the Lord has placed me here, and I believe that it's for a specific reason, and I'm constantly affirmed in that decision. So I just want to say that I'm proud of myself for pursuing that, even when things were difficult, and I'm so thankful that God provided that opportunity for me, because that's the only reason that I'm here. And I did want to discuss maybe some future hesitations in my going forth in this program. Like I said, I am constantly affirmed in my choice of this career path, and I feel that wholeheartedly. I feel very at peace with it. But there's a couple things that I'm worried about, and one of them is like sitting and listening to people's trauma all day. I don't know how that will truly be, and I don't know if it'll be hard that like if I get married, like will it be hard going home to my husband and not being able to share these things and like process these things that I'm hearing from my clients? And will it be hard when I see my client in the grocery store to not just be like, hi, like so and so? And will it be hard for me to like terminate those relationships? Will it be hard for me to not have a friendship with my clients, because I don't know a stranger, and once I care about people, I really, really care about them. And those are just some of the things that I'm unsure about and I'm hesitant about. I'm also hesitant about just going, like, I finished my first semester, but I have 6 more, and like I am in debt for school, and I pay all my bills, and I pay for everything I have, and I'm gonna have to do my practicum, my internship, and how am I gonna afford all of this, and how am I going to dedicate this time to it and still work my job and keep up with social relationships? And how am I going to meet more people here? Because since it's the pandemic, I haven't met like most of my peers in person, and I haven't met very many people here aside from my work in my church. But I think those are some things that have been very difficult. But I think if I was, it's hard to give a message to my future self. But if I had to, I would say that I would say to look back and see the blessings in which God has provided for me, and be encouraged by the fact that I have strength as a person, and I'm determined, and I know that I can do it. I know that I can get through school. I know that I can get a job. I know that God will make a way for me to afford everything, and I'm proud of myself. And I'm really proud of myself for getting through my doubts and my imposter syndrome and pursuing what I want to do, because I'm already feeling fulfilled just learning about it. So yeah, that would be my video to myself, and I hope that I can come back and watch this video in a couple semesters or a couple years and be able to say, like, I did that, like, I did these things, and I'm still going. So yeah, and I guess to myself, good luck.